Hello you lot, how's it going? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whichever it is for you. I hope it's bloody brilliant. I hope you've had a good day, and maybe a good weekend. Maybe you're watching it at the end of a weekend, I don't know. But this video, don't know when it's going to go. I've literally just finished repairing my Savage 21. I put a new steering servo in it and it's pretty minty now. It's going to steer like an absolute boat, probably. No, it is, it's really good. I'm pleased with that. And I thought to myself, I thought while I'm standing here, I thought, I better try and catch up on some of the old comments. And I thought, why not? I used to do it quite often. I used to sit here and just read the comments with you lot. I mean, you lot are the ones that leave the comments. So without you, I wouldn't have the comments to bloody read. So let's read them together. So I thought we could do that. So I've got the old pocket computer down here. And let's read some comments together, shall we? It's going to be great fun. I used to love doing it. I've done it for ages. Right, so the way that I do it is I just go on the notification thing on the old YouTube studio thing and have a look, see what we got. So number one, 31 minutes ago from Mick Cow. He says, what does he say? He says 25% plus 25% from different manufacturers doesn't make 50%. It's still 25%. I think I know what video that was on. I think we've got right. So that was the other day, wasn't it? I had the what's that truggy called? I keep forgetting when I blooming. It's a Mugen truggy thing. I was running it the other day, and I had some 25% already in the tank, and I topped it up with 25% from a different fuel. And I said 25 had 25 is 50, so we've got 50%. I don't know whether he's took it seriously or not. I think he's probably took that seriously, judging by that. But of course it doesn't make 50%. But in my world, it makes 50%, yeah? So we've got 50% fuel. 25 add 25 is 50, right? Yeah, of course it is. Mr. Mick, you should try it, man. Mix up 2 25s. In fact, why don't you mix up 4 different brands? Just think about the world's your oyster, man. So if you get 4 different brands of 25% nitro fuel, mix them all up, what have you got? You've got 100% nitro, man. 100%. That's going to fly like a bloody rocket. These are all the highlighted comments on that video. Look, so we've got 22 hours ago from Brian Oakler. You should have some smoke. You're running on the lean side. And then we've got nice run. And then we've got something else here about some engines, low speed needle should always sit flush with the you can't alter that. Good evening. Is anyone else on this channel need help? Oh bloody hell, someone needs help. What does he need help with? Good evening. 2 days ago, I didn't even see that. It's a member as well. Holy moly, I've missed a member's comment. James D.A. Good evening, Haggard, and anyone else on this channel. Can you see that? I need help. Does anyone know where I can get hold of a Sen Genesis clutch bell and housing, please? Bloody hell, where's a channel member? And no one's replied, and I didn't even see it. Where can you get hold of one of them? Probably eBay. You might be able to find a stockist, like a shop or something. I'm going to reply to that in a minute. For those of you that don't know, you're all priorities of mine. All subscribers and viewers, you're all priorities. Because without you lot, I certainly wouldn't. Well, I probably may still be making videos because I do it for fun. But I wouldn't be anywhere I am, because seeing your comments and your viewing my videos does give me the inspiration to carry on. But members more so, because obviously they pay a membership, so they're priority. And I didn't see that, so I'm going to reply to that comment in a minute and help Mr. James out if I can. I wonder where you can get one of them. eBay, things like that. I haven't really got much of a clue what car he's talking about, but I think they're quite old. Probably just eBay or some old stock in some old shop somewhere. That engine is running on after throttle back, indicating a slight lean on the LSN. Do you remember that MSN Messenger? That was good though, wasn't it? Good morning, Haggard and John. What type of camcorder are you using? Yeah, whatever. Speaking of camcorders, I replied to that anyway. But speaking of camcorders, yeah, see, when I'm out, I use one of those. I did have a GoPro. It was an old GoPro Hero 3 Black Edition. Even that suffered from overheating. It always had done. I've had it for bloody years since that came out. It would overheat and then it would turn off without any water. You wouldn't even know. It wouldn't even beep. It'd just turn off. So I did save up and I invested in one of the DJI ones. The action cameras, the square things, you know, Osmos, whatever they are. 4 thingy. And then I found out that it was a bit annoying. It didn't like wind. Even if I didn't have very many baked beans on toast that day, it still didn't like the wind. And it was making all the time. And I tried muffling it and everything. So I invested in one of those microphones as well. They do a microphone, don't they? And I thought, this is going to stop the wind. And it does. It's brilliant. I don't know whether you lot have noticed. Probably not. But there's, even if it's windy outside, the wind noise is very minimal with that microphone. But the only thing is, because they're on 2.4 gigahertz band, they connect to the camera with Bluetooth effectively. So that means that the radio gear, the 2.4 gig radio gear, it interferes with the microphone, and it cuts in and out all the time. It's bloody annoying. And there is a way around it. You can record on the microphone internally, and then you can put that on the computer, and then all you have to do is match up the voice, the audio, with the sound, with the visual. It's a hell of a lot more work, you know. I haven't got time to be doing all that rubbish. I've done it on a few that were really bad. I've done all that. It took me about 3 or 4 hours because I've got all the different shots that I do, and matching all the audio up, even with the, you know, for clap and it takes time, you know. And so it's handy for me to be able to record the audio straight to the video file and just have it as a normal video with audio. But the trouble is, as I say, I've sent 3 of them back. I'm on my 4th microphone now, and to be honest, there's nothing wrong with the microphones, but I kept complaining to DJI about it, so they just kept saying, send it back, we'll send you a new one. And I've got to the 4th one now, and it's exactly the same. It's still kept, because there's nothing wrong with the microphone. It's just the way they work, that they clash with the 2.4 gigs on, because it doesn't do it any other time. If I haven't got the radio gear turned on, it doesn't clash. It doesn't cut in and out. It does occasionally if I'm somewhere where Bluetooth is being used for something else, maybe on the mobile phone or something. It does cut in and out then. But if I'm somewhere where there's no other signals, it's smooth as bloody butter. Very good microphones, very good cameras. But that is a big weak point for what I do, which is using radio gear. So, yeah. Did we go off topic a little bit then? I think we did, didn't we? Right, what we got down here then? So we've done that one. Oh, look, known issue with uploading videos. Yeah, I know about that. Thank you very much, YouTube. I know about that one. BYD is build your dreams. Nice. You should have some smoke. Oh, I've already read that one. Thanks very much for the fast reply. I've done what you said and it's a lot better. What did I say? Legend. No problem. No problem, mate. No problem at all. Offner guy. Offner guy's a sound bloke, he is. The old Offner guy. He's funny because it's tricky. You know what, with writing, writing, it can be tricky sometimes. I mean, honestly, and I mean it when I say nothing, will bother me. You know, comment wise, I just literally couldn't give an uncle's monkey. I really couldn't. But it's tricky sometimes to understand what writing is if you don't know the person that's writing it, and you don't know their sense of humour, and you don't know their tone of voice that they would probably be writing it in. Alright? So, it's quite funny because I think we've got a very similar sense of humour. He's like thousands of miles away in America somewhere. And, he often says things, and I come back with a reply comment that's just completely, it's just a load of rubbish. You know, I don't mean any of it. It's a complete load of rubbish, and we've been back and forth sometimes. But I think we've worked out now that we've got a very similar sense of humour. Got a lot of respect for the Offner guy. No idea who he is, but I've got a lot of respect for him. I think he's a quality bloke. It's funny, really, because you know, it's funny the type of people you come across on the internet. Thank you. No problem at all. Yeah, look, if you see yourself on here, by the way, consider yourself as a shout out. If you can read your comments. Good evening, Evan. Oh, I've already read that one. Oh, I've got to reply to it in a minute. The engine is running on. I've read that one. I know. Why am I getting the same ones? Nice run. Can you get one of my cars running? Yeah. So I've had a lot of comments recently. And a lot of people emailing me as well. You want me to help you with cars, alright? I haven't got a PO box anymore because it costs bloody £50 a month to have a PO box. And I can't afford that anymore. It used to be £24 a month. And that's gone up to nearly £50 a month for a PO box. Can't do that, alright? It's not worth it to me. I don't make anywhere near enough money from this channel, from YouTube, to be able to fund having a PO box. When I had a PO box, it was alright. I just said to people, send me your car, I'll get it running, I'll mend it, I'll do whatever, and I'll send it back to you. No trouble at all. Yeah, but I haven't got a PO box anymore, so that means if I was to do that, I'd have to give out an address, and I don't want to give anybody's address out to random strangers, because obviously it's not a very good idea. Listen, I don't even order stuff online. When I order stuff on a shop on the internet, I get it sent to a friend or a family's house, because they order stuff all the time and they don't mind. You know, I just send it to them and I go and pick it up. It's a funny old world out there. I'll work something out in the summer when I've got a minute to think. I'll work a way out. Maybe I'll be able to get a PO box again. I don't know. We'll see. If this starts to get bigger, and then I can afford off the back of this, you know, to get a PO box, then of course I'll get one, and then we can go back to how we were. People sending me cars, I mend them, I send them back. Happy days. Anyway, there we go. Read a few comments. I hope if you saw yourself on that, there's loads of comments. There's loads of them. There's hundreds of comments. I do go through them. Some of them I haven't read yet because I haven't had a couple of days where I haven't been able to get on there. But I'll get on there and I'll read some more comments, and I reply to every single one that I feel needs a reply. Some of them I don't think need a reply, so I just give them a little ding on the old heart, and away we go. So yeah, nice one, you lot. I'll catch you on the next one. Like I say, I am going to be doing a little bit more to this Savage 21. I'm going to, as I said before, but I'll say it again, I'm going to put the red springs back on it so that it's not sitting so high, because the blue ones are a bit too stiff. I don't like it. I like the old ones. We've got a new steering servo on there, and I'm going to try and get the 3-speed gearbox to work, because at the moment I'm 99.9% sure that it is stuck in second. It starts off in second and then changes to third. I don't think it's in first, second and not third. I think it's second, third. So I think first gear is missing. So if I change it to change gear later, we should get first gear, I think. Yeah, we should. Yeah, first gear should reappear because it's basically just in second. So and then we should get 1, 2, 3. It's never changed. It's never had all 3 gears. Never, ever. Yeah, so I just can't be bothered with it, if I'm honest. I just can't be bothered with gearboxes. I just can't. It's just one of them things, you know. An engine, yeah, I'll take an engine apart and do it. But gearboxes, I tend to just leave them. Yeah, and if they stop working, I'll just keep going until they literally won't work anymore. Then I'm forced to do something about it, do you know what I mean? But I'm in the mood for it, and I want to get this Savage running nicely, because this is a proper nice Savage. Nostalgia's there like bloody crazy. I love it, man. Anyway, I'll catch you later on. All the best. Take care, you lot. Treat people nicely. Don't take other people for granted. And just, yeah, don't let other people take you for granted either. No, don't do that. Bloody hell. Someone takes you for granted, you give them a slap and walk off. Simple as that, man. Simple as that. You know, you only get one life, unless you believe in reincarnation, which I do. And I think I was here in the 1700s because I got vivid memories of making a fire in an old castle somewhere. Anyway, I'll see you later. All the best. Take care.